Hello, my name's Damian and I'm the Fraud Protect Officer for Dorset Police. From a recent presentation I did on romance fraud, I've been asked to do a video so that more people can have access to this. So first of all, fraud is 41% of all reported crime. In addition to that, 80% of people who have been frauded don't report it to the police or action fraud. Now, there are many reasons for that, and one of them is that people may feel embarrassed and that they feel they can't come forward. It's important that they do so that it will help us with the information, but more importantly for you, it means we can point you in the direction of where you can get the help that you need. So, romance fraud, people are targeted by organised criminal gangs, and it may be on a dating app or it can be through pop-ups or adverts that come up on your smartphone or your laptop. Also, it can be through playing simple online games where you become friends and start in chat, and then a relationship can develop over that. So what tactics do criminals use? We're going to go through a few of them, and it may take them months before they even get to the stage where they start to defraud you. They will start by working on your emotions. Now, it's a known fact that when our emotions are engaged, it overcomes our critical thinking. And that's anybody. We all have emotions. We're human beings, and it is for us to want to be loved and to give love as well. So, what the criminals will do, they will start a very pleasant relationship with yourself. They will be listening out for certain words that you use so that they can repeat them as a form of mirroring. And the first parts of these tactics is what we call love bombing. Now, very early on in the relationship, they will start to say things like, I'm so glad I've met you. I've been on this site or I've been approached before and I've never had this kind of feeling or repartee with somebody like you. I think that we really click. This will go on and also included in the love bombing. They may do things such as identifying your favorite plant or your favorite chocolate. And you may find that you receive something in the post. And also what's important is in today's society, we're very busy. There's a lot going on and there's lots of worries in the world that can burden people. And to have somebody, what I want you to do, I want you to think, okay, when was the last time that somebody sat down with you and said, how are you feeling? How's life going? Not hashtag emoji, heart star, love you, can you get the shopping when you come home tonight? But actually sat down and listened to how you were feeling, and you had the opportunity to express that. Just that alone is a very powerful tool and a very powerful thing to experience as an individual. And when somebody does that for us, it means a lot, and we start to respect that person for giving us that time. Then what the criminals may do is they may catch up with us the next day, send us a text message and say, thank you for sharing that with me. It's nice to hear how strong you are and what you're going through, and I am here to support you. Now, all of these things mean a lot to us as a human being. We all crave for somebody that will give us that support and actually listening to us. Additional things they will do is they may have got from you what your favorite movie is. And they may say, oh, send you a message, on Netflix tonight is your favorite movie. I know I can't be in the country with you, but wouldn't it be nice if we both sat down at the same time and watched that movie? And you mentioned your favorite meal. So I'm going to go to my local supermarket and I'm going to buy the ingredients. What about you do the same thing at the same time, and we can be thinking of each other and then go home and cook together? And what I'm doing there is I'm trying to coerce and control you to specific times and to specific actions. So you don't know that at all. It sounds like I am actually caring for you, and it's a nice feeling to actually experience. All the while, with the use of AI these days, I can create an exact video of the person who I want to present to you. So there was a study done with 2,400 students. And what they did was they individually put them into an MRI scanner. Now they showed them a photo of somebody that was neutral to them, and then a photo of somebody they found attractive. Now, when they were in the MRI scanner and they were shown a photo of somebody that was neutral, there was no major changes within the brain scan. However, when they were shown the photo of the person that they found attractive, it lit up the dopamine section of the brain. And so that was making them feel good. And this is the feel good part of the brain. And also, it affects the reward center. So not only when we look at that individual, we are getting good feelings. So, yes, love is a drug, but also it makes us want to return and visit that individual again. So this is why we would continue with a relationship with this individual, because we are getting physical rewards. Now, going on from that, what they will also do is they will present themselves, as I said, as a very attractive individual. They will be able to present themselves in video form, in a beautiful place. So they're showing that they have money. They will show themselves with an expensive car and also represent themselves in either a high finance job, showing you yachts and swimming pools that they are enjoying, or they will state that they are, such as a doctor, working in, say, a war-torn part of the world, or they'll be in the military, working on the rigs, or a celebrity. Now, the reason they use these is because it gives a genuine excuse why they can't be having that personal one-to-one meet with you at this moment in time. The relationship will continue. So we've had the love bombing. So what they're doing is cementing our emotions with them. It's making us with the chemicals in the brain that we want to return because we are getting a reward from it. They're sending us gifts, possibly. And they're also presenting themselves as somebody that has money. Now, after a while, what they will do is they will create a situation whereby they need money. Now, let's look at the investment person first. So let's say they are a great investor, they have lots of money, but they have arranged to bring disadvantaged children from one country to another country. So that immediately pulls at our heartstrings. And what happens is they then phone us and they're just at the last stage of bringing the children over. And there are some issues with passports at the port. Now, they've tied up all their money in this because they are a really good person. But unfortunately, they just need £5,000 at that moment, which they can't access. And they're devastated and they may be crying because this is really serious and it's really sad. So as somebody that is now emotionally and physically involved with that person, and we're thinking of them children, then that may be something that we then arrange for that money to be sent to them. One, because it's urgent, and two, because we know we're getting that money back because they have the funds, and we don't want to disappoint them poor children. So we may say the funds, send the funds, and then the story may continue, and then something else may occur that they might need more funds for. And again, we send that money because we know we're going to get that money back and it is for a good cause. Let's look at another situation. So again, a new form of romance fraud is somebody who does show them as a high investor. And they may show us, say, I can easily make money for you if you wish. And we may send them a small amount of money. And then they actually send us back a high return. So again, they're ingraining in us that they are who they are and that I can make money from them. Then the amounts will increase and they will encourage us to put large amounts of money, and they can show us a spreadsheet that looks absolutely fantastic, or a website that shows our account and the money's building up and up, and it's just incredible that this person's doing it. And all the time they're using their social engineering tactics, continuing to love bomb us. And then another additional tactic they will use is they will start to isolate us from our family and friends, who are the ones that are not emotionally involved, and they're the ones that can see clearly and use their critical thinking. However, we're in love with this individual, and therefore, having seen the investments that they're getting us, and we've physically received some money back from that, we are prepared to invest in this person because, again, we can see the funds increasing. And then once they have all the money that they can get from us, they soon disappear. Another thing to remember is that one in 5 people who are frauded again, because your information is then out there. You are seen as a potential person that's more likely to become defrauded again. So it's very important that we do watch out for things like that, such as recovery fraud. So let's say I was to phone you up and say, hello, my name's D.I. Johnson. I'm from Hammersmith Police Station, and I work for a special department of recovery for the government. Now, I can get your money recovered for you. What we need to do is to expedite the process, is for you to send an admin fee, a simple admin fee. Here's your account. Here's the money you lost. I know that because I stole it from you in the first place. And then what I will do is I will show the money that I'm asking for you for the admin fee that will be added on. So you're going to get that money back anyway. When you've had all your money taken from you, you're really desperate, and if somebody's offering you a lifeline, then you're really happy for that opportunity, and you will find the money to get the money back. Here, an individual could be dragged into fraud themselves by becoming a money mule. So let's say I'm the original criminal, and I've defrauded you of all them thousands of pounds of money, and I know that you're now destitute. But your bank account is really useful to me, because that means the money I've defrauded from other people, I need to clean this. So by putting it in your bank account, I can move that money into there, and then I can get you to withdraw it out either as cash, or I can get you to buy a Rolex, jewelry, because it's not traceable, or even gift voucher cards. So you can buy me the gift voucher cards, and then I can sell them on another site and recoup the money back from there. So let's now look up another type of presentation that they may do. So let's say they are abroad on an oil rig, or let's say they are in the military, and there's been an accident. There's major accidents happened, and either they need an operation, and you may find that a doctor calls you and they say, hi, I'm Dr. Markham. I have the person that let's say they're called James, that you've been having this relationship with. They put you down as their significant other, and that's a major tug on the heartstrings, and that they have put you down as that. Unfortunately, it's not like England with the NHS. For us to operate on him, we actually need more funds. We need money to pay for this. So if you can send it across to this account, when we're told that the person that we love could die, of course, the first things we're going to do is we're going to send the money across to them. And again, this may go on for a while before they disappear from our lives. Celebrities is one where a lot of people say, well, you wouldn't fall for a celebrity, would you? Because you know they wouldn't go for somebody like you. Well, that's not true. So celebrities, people pretending to be celebrities, often have a relationship with an individual, and will say things like, you know, you may think it's great in the world here, where you've got all the money, but you've got so much press, you've got so many people around you, so many people chasing you, and you just can't get a genuine relationship. So this is why I just wanted to speak to somebody as kind and as thoughtful as you, that I know it's not after my money, and it's not after the fame. And so again, they're using social engineering tactics, and remember, they can do this over a long period of time before they ask for any funds. Now, it's very important that you don't become isolated, and that even at the start of a relationship, you look at this, as we used to say in my day, an old-fashioned day, as courtship. This is the start of a relationship, and this is where you get to really know the other person, and this is where the value of friends and family actually come in, where you can discuss what's actually going on. Now, there's lots more information available that will help you. One of the best sites is called Love Said by Anna Rowe, who did Catch the Catfish. She was a victim 7 years ago, an amazing lady who fights for romance fraud victims and has a great website for support. So I would suggest that you do go and visit Anna's website, and also that you do contact Action Fraud. Contact Action Fraud, give us all the information, and if you are somebody who knows somebody that you believe is a victim at this moment in time, please be patient. It takes time. Remember what we said about the emotions being involved and also the chemical reactions. Imagine if it was you and your partner walked out on you tomorrow. How would you feel? So please be patient with them, spend time, give them as much information as you can. We've got a fraud protect romance fraud pack, which is easily downloadable. You can contact us on fraud protect, or one word, at dorset.pnn, that's Papa November November, .police.uk. And thank you for listening today.